Win-win. Who here likes to win? Who here likes to lose? Nobody likes to lose. But losing is a part of winning. If somebody wins, somebody has to lose, right? Unless it's a win-win situation. Toastmasters, judges, any guess? Let me tell you about a possible win-win situation. I was waiting in line at a gas station with a $20 bill in my pocket. I had to take my wife out on a date. And I know that I'm going to have to tip the valet. And I'm not tipping the valet a $20 bill, because I'm not winning like that. So I had the 20, and I scoured the store, found some gum. Got the gum right here, and I got the 20, and I'm waiting in line. And in front of me, in the line, is a lady. She's hunched over. She's waiting in front of the register. And she's sitting there like this. And I hear her with her hand cuffed, and she's just sitting there, tediously looking. And before the person at the register could say anything to her, she said, 2 on 3, and ran out of the store. I knew what 2 on 3 means. That means $2 on pump number 3. So now I'm in a situation. I have a $20 bill. I have a piece of gum that I don't even really want. I just picked it up. I might not even like it. I could have paid for her gas with the $20 bill, broke it, maybe even gave her extra $1.50 so she can actually afford a whole gallon. But instead, I didn't. I let her pay for that $2 worth of change. I bought this pack of gum that I don't like. All of it's gone now because I gave it away. It's not a flavor I really like at all. That's a lose-lose situation. She leaves with less than a gallon of gas. I got gum I don't want that eventually gets washed in my pocket. How do you turn that to a win-win situation? I had to evaluate myself after that. I looked back at my life and said, let's take that phrase win-win. W, wisdom. That's the first win. I, integrity. N, necessity. Second win, work. I, individuality. N is now. Those go together. Those W's, those I's, those N's. So whenever you're in a situation, you need to work at it. You need to work at everything you do, and you need to use wisdom. Mike Kingston describes wisdom as knowing tomato is a fruit, but not putting that tomato in fruit salad. That's wisdom. Wisdom comes from your experiences. Integrity and individuality. Those go together. You got to not only be an individual and stand out in those situations. When I was in that gas station, I could have stood out. I could have stepped up and paid that money, but I didn't. I ignored the fact that I could be an individual. That not only I was the same individual as her just a few years ago. When I was going to visit my girlfriend then, my current wife, in college, I was counting out change to get that $4 to pay less than a gallon when gas was $5 a gallon. I could have helped her, but I didn't relate to her. I wasn't standing out from the crowd. And I didn't feel the necessity to do it right now, because I help people later. Later is a result. Don't base what you do now on results that are later, because that's when results come. And you, as you know, later often doesn't come. So when I evaluated things that I have done, think about back in college, when I was less than change for 2 on 3. When I had that peanut butter and ramen budget, and I didn't say peanut butter sandwich, because that would imply that I could afford bread. Because if I had bread, I would have peanut butter, and it would be a wish sandwich, which is 2 slices of bread and wish in the middle. And so I wanted to hang out with my friends. How do you hang out with your friends in college? You go to parties, you buy drinks, you buy food, you buy snacks. You don't have money to buy food, snacks, and drinks when you don't have any money. So you have the party come to you. So I used a little bit of wisdom and a little bit of work, and I went to other parties, saw how they made their money. Now this work wasn't exactly working in the salt mine, but it was work. I saw what they did. They had tickets. They sold tickets at the door. That's a good idea. They also had to pay the college because they had to get a party permit. That I didn't like too much, because the party started at 8. They wanted to monitor you, and they wanted to shut it down. They wanted to make sure everybody is not getting too crazy. So I said, let me be an individual. Let me start my party as a pre-party. I'll start it at 6. We're in college. Nobody has any jobs. What's wrong with starting at 6? I'll also be more of an individual and be true to myself. I like wine more than I like beer. That makes it different. It's also cheaper. That's why I like it. And I sold my tickets ahead of time. I was moving with necessity because I necessitated the need of having some money to buy all this stuff. So I sold my tickets beforehand, created a buzz, created a hype. For people that couldn't afford tickets because they were also broke, I asked them, hey, do you know how to make sangria? Do you know how to make cheese? Do you have any crackers? Do you have anything you can bring to the party? Maybe something we can raffle off. Simple wine glass, you can sell as tickets at the party. And by the way, you need to dress up. That's going to make it individualized. So I sold my tickets ahead of time, got the money for the food, had no need for a party permit because the RAs didn't start searching till I was done. End of the night, with all my wisdom, integrity, individuality, and the necessity to get this money, I made money on this party at the end, and I had my friends over. You gotta evaluate your challenges, whether it's finding a job. True, you can't go and be president now. If you want to own a house, you can't do it right now, but you can move like it's a necessity for you to get it right now. You can start paying your bills. You can start getting that better job, then you'll get it. Make all of your situations win-win. Thank you.